One of these days are coming, I'm gonna take that boy's crown. There's a serpent in these still waters, lying deep down. To that king I will bow, at least for now. One of these days are coming, I'm gonna take that boy's crown. 'Cause I am a little wicked. I am, 'cause I am. Hands raised, just like it said. I am a little wicked. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne. I'll be high up in that tower, he'll be down there getting stoned. Beware the patient woman, 'cause this much I know. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne. 'Cause I am a little wicked. I am. Hands raised, just like it said. I am a little wicked. I am a little wicked. I am, 'cause I am. Hands raised, just like it said. I am a little wicked. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne.
Hello, hello everybody. How you doing?
Hello.
How is everyone? Hello, lovely Griffy. How you doing?
Hello. I'm doing good. How are you doing, we?
I'm doing great. Hello, everybody
Great.
in the chat. How you doing? I'll say hello to everybody in a wee second. It's good to see you all here. Yeah, tonight we won't be here for very long. We're here for a good time rather than a long time. So we're just gonna do the stuff and things and then carry on because it's very late for the tiny South Africans. Um, Africa
Yeah, but it's
closes
worth it.
early. But yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy day, hasn't it? Around the streets and place. There's just a lot of like what 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 are you doing there? Happening?
Count, countless and endless confuculation of epidermic proportion.
Epidermic proportion
There we go.
or epidemic proportions?
No, no. Epidermic. As seeing as people are just like creating words that don't exist, I figured I'd just join in.
Yep, yep. Or it's a total malapropism,
Yeah,
which again, where people just use the wrong words and fling them into a sentence, and you're like, no, no. I see what you were going for there, but that's not the thing you're looking for there at all. No, don't do
yeah.
that. It's crazy, crazy.
Mm,
There's a lot of it going on.
a lot.
So yeah, in the middle of everything, we have the apart from the normal things that we all see every day. We have Benny leaving, apparently,
I'll,
YouTube.
be- I'll believe that when it's been a thing for more than just a New York minute.
Right. Oh, can you hear me? Is that very quiet? Balls. Thank you. Let's see, is that any better? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at me and my
13, 14,
Sesame
15,
Street.
16, 17.
No, Sesame Street never went that far. They just stopped at 12.
Well, Valerie's going all the way up to 50 now. So,
Yeah. So yes, we have Benny leaving. We have another creator. Well, another creator who's just throwing shade at everybody because they didn't get their way with the reward fund money that they didn't donate to. They just decided needed to go wherever they decided, which was a bit strange, but okay. Go ahead and argue with the judge. We'll see how that works out for you. Um,
he'll find his ass in contempt.
and and then what else? We had Ernie being taken off the YouTubes and then being put back. He made a whole new channel to come back onto the YouTubes. And then another creator taking credit for seemingly all of it because
Oh,
they put out a video showing stuff that we had partially already knew that doesn't really show anything. It's just more ifs, ands, maybes, possibly this person's cousin's uncle's next door neighbor's dog went for a walk with a cat once, and the cat lives down the street from the postman, and the postman delivered a letter to this dude who
riding
used
a
to work,
camel?
yes, who used to work in the Camel Veterinary Center, correct, yes. And it's just like, what? Oh, I see what you're trying to tell me here, but is it not just way more likely that people know each other and that's it, or they don't?
Yeah, but it's pretty much like anything on YouTube lately. I mean, I can go around, like, I can just type in the chat over here and say, I am Albert Einstein, and somebody will screenshot that, and somehow that will be proof that I am Tesla, for fuck's sake.
Right, but if we take something that somebody we don't particularly like doesn't say, or does say, and then doesn't want us to know about it, they'll then argue the toss until infinity
And
that,
beyond.
oh, and yeah, um, that one apology was enough. They said what they said, cola popoho. Um, and that's all lovely, but no.
Don't say
What,
lovely.
Jesse Bennett? Right.
We
Let me just sorry. Yes, yes, sorry.
don't say
Sorry.
don't say lovely. Don't say lovely. It's not going to take two takes for somebody to clip that and say you have just made an admission of guilt, saying that you are lovely 15 when in fact you are not.
Oh, good God. I know, and I call people lovely, like I say to people in my real life, hello, lovely.
Yeah.
It's something I've done for years, and yet even now, whenever I've been saying it, it feels really awkward now. I'm like, you've ruined my word. You stole it and screwed it up. Yeah, it's a whole lot, a whole lot. Anonymous Chihuahua, hello, good evening. Did you see my little Chihuahua yesterday? Did you? Did
Yeah.
you? Did you? You better tell me
Anonymous
you did.
Chihuahua was on replay, and she had
Hey,
told me that apparently you ran away from her. Naughty, naughty, naughty wee.
I just went for a wee walk. I needed to stretch my tiny legs.
Well, maybe next time just inform Anonymous Chihuahua so that she doesn't feel as if you're abandoning her.
I will give official notice in triplicate in future. But yes, before I go off, because there is something to be said about a lot of things that are going on right now. Let me say hello to everybody that showed up because we really aren't going to be here for terribly long. So, hello, Ray Ray. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? Hello, Heather. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? Hello, Rosie. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? Hello, Lisa Jones. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? Hello, Griffey. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? Hello, Jessie Bennett. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? And hello, anonymous Chihuahua. Hello, lovely. How you doing? Hello, Italian girl. Hello, lovely. How you doing? Hello, Nonny. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? Hello, Dixie Normus. Yo. Hello, lovely. How you doing? Hello, Sophie's mama. Hello, lovely. How you doing? Hello, Kitty Mason. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? And I think that's everybody. Did I say hello to Rosie? I did. Did I?
Yes.
I don't know. Okay, thank you.
And
Um,
just a one time hello to all the lovelies from me.
yes. Hello, all of the lovelies. I thought I might as well rub it in while we can.
Yeah, why not?
All right, lovely. Uh, right. So there's been an unfortunate situation that seems to have occurred over a number of months, if not especially recently, where it's very noticeable that some people are running a vast amount of xenophobic hatred under the guise of a joke, coming from their channel, their chat, their mods. And that's great. I love that for you. Live your best life. If that's you living your best life, good God Almighty. For the rest of us, I would love to see how that would work out for you if you said that about another country that still lives with civil war. I would love to see how that would work out for you. If you said the same thing about Ukraine, Palestine, Israel, you know, any of those kind of places, Afghanistan, I don't think that that would work out quite as civilly as somebody just saying things about you on the internet from the Irish. I don't think that that's quite how that would go. But while some people are playing silly buggers with that, over here, especially in Northern Ireland, there is still a very active terrorist threat. And that's not just a potential if and or maybe. Every day people are shot here. Every day. Bombs are left outside houses, bombs are left inside cars, people are murdered. It happens all the time. And that's us supposedly regaining some form of peace. So for some complete ignoramuses, And no, that's not a relation to hippopotamus, Purple. For the ignoramuses to then start to throw shade because we're Irish, I can't wait to see how that works out for you. It's not going to go well. So keep saying it. We know the last time you spewed a little bit of racist bile, how well that went for you. So keep going, you corn dogs, any of the rest of your little flunkies that want to throw shit. If you can't formulate an argument without being disparaging towards someone's birthplace and their nationality, then you're a whole type of idiot that I never even thought you were. So keep going. You're doing yourself, nobody else, but you're doing yourself a great disservice. You're doing me a favor every time you say something like that because I've got them all. So, yeah, just please stop. Please stop insulting a whole country because you dislike a person. Try to use words that aren't related to where they were born, what passport they hold, or a fucking potato. But if she does keep going, we'll drive that point home as well in technicolor detail.
For as long as it takes.
And
And
just last week, there was a police officer, a very high ranking, very high ranking police officer, nearly murdered when he was coaching football with his little boy. So his little boy got to watch that happen to him. A group of very young teenage children, just into their teenage years, get to watch that happen. Their coach being gunned down in front of them for nothing else other than some people don't like the job that he has. So again, it doesn't matter what side of the divide that you fall on here. We should be at a stage in our development where we can discuss things rather than physically harm people. But that's something that I live with every day. It's not something that Purple has to live with every day.
yeah,
There's no calling the popo ho when the popo are the ones being murdered before they even get there. So keep playing. I will hand you your whole arse on a plate, and everyone will watch it. Okay, so back to lighter business. Hello, Chris. How you doing? Hello, lovely. Sophie's mama. Did I say hello to you earlier? Not sure. Hello, lovely. So yeah, and yes, Jesse, we definitely know it's beyond unacceptable. There's a lot of unacceptable that needs to be rectified. Tangeray, hello, lovely. How you doing? Okie dokie. So, what were you going to say there, Griffey? Before I was like,
no, I was just about to say that the person in question that you would need to do all the explaining to, and that we will utilize as much time as it takes. Also, emphasizing the fact that we may be grey, bony, and dust by the time she finally fucking understands. But okay, we'll do that then.
I mean, I could tell her to come on over and experience it for herself, but considering she hasn't even been on a plane anywhere, and, you know, the last very large boat that we were partly attached to sort of took a nosedive into the water in a very bad way. They made movies out of it and everything.
Yeah, poor Jack.
Poor Jack, he's still out there somewhere. Um, but yeah, by the time the slow boat would get here, and maybe that is where Purple needs to be, but by the time that slow boat would get here, I mean, a lot of things could have happened by then, you
A lot, a lot.
know. You know, you know.
You know? I mean, come on. Seriously? Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, seriously.
Hmm.
And pretty much, if you just repeat that for 2 hours, I think we'd be on
Yep.
track.
And oh, for fuck's sake. And,
Get
uh,
it together, people.
yeah.
Hello, September, love. How you doing? Hello, lovely. You're the only one I didn't say hello, lovely to. So I've hello, lovely to everyone. Right. Good. Let's get it. Okay. Now that most of you are here and a few little creepers in the bushes, A, get the fuck out of my bush. You didn't ask for permission. You were not invited. You have no consent to be there. Get the fuck.
Consent is a thing.
Right? Get out of my bush. Do as Purple tells you, little creepers from the ninja team. Everybody else is welcome, but the ninja team can hit the little X button and just go about their merry way elsewhere. I'm sure you have
Yeah.
screenshots to take elsewhere.
Do as your leader commands.
Yes, and that is not me. Do as your purple ninja queen commands. Yeah.
Yes, master.
Crime Insanity with KC. Hello, lovely. Yes, you have permission to join in with the bush at any time you like, love. Anytime. Soup. Hello, lovely. How you doing? Okay, so we have a little presentation style thingy-majiggy of some fuckery that was happening today on the YouTubes. And that would be of a purple denomination of fuckery and general shit stirring, yo. Now, one of the things Purple likes to do is demand that the person having said such a thing, no matter what they're doing in life, no matter what continent they're on, no matter what their commitments are, they just have to pop up at any given moment. They're just told to be there,
Yes.
um, which is
And it,
crazy to me how she thinks that that is ever going to work sometimes. But then, even when she does get what she wants, she ignores it. It's fucking mental, to be honest.
yep. Because if they do not pitch up and they do not hop on the panel when being told to do so, then you're just chicken.
Yep,
Hmm.
yep. It's a whole crazy situation. Kim in Colorado, hello, lovely. How you doing? Stars, hello, lovely. How you doing? Um, yeah, there was a lot of crazy, partly because there has been this symbiotic little relationship occurring of Jenna, previously misunderstood, now her name resembles a tip of the male anatomy, but that was her choice, not anybody else's. Because Steven Spielberg, you were not. But anyway, so we have the perp peen queen, and we have the foreskin doing the most, doing the most. Uh, Trying to drag everybody and everything, which last night included some of their own subscribers apparently leaving YouTube. I'm like, oh, that was a success. Well done.
Mm, awesome. Round of applause for you.
Congratulations, congratulations. You did very well. You did very well. We're very proud of you for running your own people away. That was excellent work. Excellent work. Um, but yet, the foreskin wants to tell you that they're not working together. That she is in purple and don't be blaming purple for what she's doing. And purple's like, I'm not Jenna, don't be blaming me for what Jenna does. Despite the fact that purple is now just playing Jenna's live stream. I mean, if she supported the woman, she would go over to her channel. But who am I to try to explain that to these people? um, So she obviously doesn't really care that much, or she's just waiting for Jenna's channel to get shut down, one of the two. Um, which the way that they're going is probably going to work out that way. But
Yeah.
okay, great stuff. Love that life for you, Jenna. Jenna, the same lady that I was talking about the other day, and again, I use the term lady oh so lightly. Um, I don't want to assume anything. I don't know if they've ever technically clarified their choice of gender, but I'm not unsure. So I'll leave it open to interpretation. Or maybe perhaps for clarification. But
Yeah.
Purple is doing this whole little weird thing now where she is sharing information that she has had for months and months and months and knew full well she would lose her channel if she put it up. Suddenly, Jenna's the one with the receipts, yo. But last night's little adventure, it wasn't supposedly Purple that provided those receipts, but one of the foreskin and the Purple Penguin's picture crew, one of the team, uh, she left YouTube, but just after she happened to give Jenna proof that she had apparently done something. Now, all of this was going on, and in the middle of it, then we have today, Perp doing a whole stream just talking about all the things that she does in one run on sentence. She never differentiates between one person or another. You never know who she's talking about. It's just a generic they, you, they did this, they did that. Unless she's throwing out the C word every point two of a second. One of the two. But today she was trying to drag Soup because Soup had a live yesterday, and Soup's live was having some technical issues. Anybody that had tuned in to see it will know that. So it's kind of funny that again, for the second time in a week, I can get up here and tell everybody that Purple is lying to her own subs, but that's neither here nor there. Keep doing it. I already have months worth of this stuff. The easier you make it for me, the fresher it is in your own subs' memories, the more likely they are to believe me. So keep going. Keep going. So we're going to show a little bit of footage just so that we can hear what was said today. Would that be all right with you, Griffey?
Yeah, of course.
Okie dokie. Okay. So let me just turn this up as loud as I can get it. Woo, blibberling. Okay, let's try this. Is it showing up on the screen yet? No, of course not. Why would it be? Hmm. Hmm. That's really weird. Griffey, unmute a wee second.
Okay.
The thing is here on the screen for me,
Yep.
but it's not showing up in the stream.
Yeah, but you got to remember it's got a wee lag on the stream, darling. Oh, yeah, now I see what you mean.
Yeah, there's a wee
Mm.
lag, and then there's like, oh my good God, we've entered purple territory here. That's what's happening. Fuck.
Mm. Ah, don't worry. Tomorrow she'll just go, oh, she doesn't know how to work her own shit. Kiki, kiki.
Yeah, from the woman who couldn't make her own uh, audio work for months. But sure, criticize me if that's what makes you feel better about your existence, Purple. Go for it, love. Go for it. Right, let's try again. Da, 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 da. No, there's nothing showing up. That's really weird. Okay, so let me try and do it this way.
Well, you've managed to prove one thing, that the streaming apps are giving shit lately, because this is pretty much what happened on Soup's stream, which is why she took it down and said she will be back later. I mean, when we streamed last night, we were like, well, we were still waiting for Soup to come back after the laptop malfunction and the stream not working the way she wanted it to.
Yeah.
Mm. And just to reiterate a little thing, I was there. I was there for that stream of Soup. Well, yeah. Well, I was there. And I do know that Soup was cussing out her computer, to which J. Marie commented and said that her husband asked, is that lady okay? We all had a laugh about it, including Soup.
The ability to laugh at yourself. What a fucking surprise.
And oh, but wait, they're going to turn around and say it was forced laughter. Ho, 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 ho. That's forced laughter, bitch.
There's only so much you can explain to people, and then they just don't get it anymore. And as for trying to drag J. Marie for the 400th time, it's not working for you, Purple. She will not be bitching back at you. But if you start fucking with her family, you've made a big, big mistake. I think you, of all people, should understand that.
Yeah, she would not just do a live stream 2 times a day at least going, Don't talk about my children.
No.
You'll be seeing her in front of a judge.
And rightly so. But then, hey, what do we know? Right. Trying to do it a different way to see if it'll let me. But I don't know if it'll work. So you'll have to let me know if you can hear it.
If you're playing it, I still can't
Hold
hear
on.
it.
Hold on. Hold on. Please hold. Please
Okay.
hold.
Your call is important to us. Please hold.
Your view is very important to me. Please hold.
Okay, we see it. Question is, are
Right.
we going to hear it?
Right. Is it showing up on the thing?
Yes.
On the no. Ah, right, good. Okay. Here we go. Let's try this and hope to God that it works.
Nope, no sound.
Uh, Okie dokie. Right. Corn dogs, if you don't slow your roll and either exit stage left, stage right, or stage wherever the fuck, I will give you a little hand to leave. So please, just don't. We're not fucking with you. We don't come looking for you, dude. We don't care about what you're doing. Just off you go. Just shuffle on. Go and entertain the other Frosty. She loves to hear you singing, apparently. Loves it. Cheers her right up.
And then some.
And quite frankly, that's something we could do with.
Do, 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 do. Well, apparently, Lisa Jones was quite fast.
Right? I mean, we've met trolls before, dude. At least if you're going to troll, be good at it. You're not a great troll. You're not funny. If you're entertaining Purple, that's great. Go live your best life over there. As Purple would tell you, hit the little X button, love, and just off you go. Off you go. Go and leave a wee message in her Discord. Go and do that. Better still, why don't you send Brenda a little message? She loves you. Yeah, it's definitely the YouTube side of things that this isn't working on because it does play and do all the stuff and things. Any genius ideas, anybody? Apart from
apart
shout
from
at it?
the apart from the very shitty assistant that is up here on panel with her, that has not as that does not have an answer for this particular problem.
I need better assistance, yo. Okay, So let me try it this way. This is one last attempt, and then I'm all out of ideas after that.
Oh, what agenda would that be, Jesse Bennett? Once again, proving absolutely nothing at all.
What was that?
No, Jesse Bennett said, apparently I'm going to be on Tuesday's agenda. To which I said, what agenda would that be? Once again, proving absolutely nothing at all.
Pretty much.
I just had to laugh at that today because being the fact being that I was in Soup's stream, was paying attention, was listening to what was happening, and to have it twisted in such a way to make it look as if J. Marie was saying that her husband was poo. How the fuck do you twist your mind to get at that? How?
Well, I think when your head is so far up your own ass, as it seems to be for some people who can't figure out how to treat a UTI, but that's neither here nor there.
Hmm.
But while their head is up their ass, apparently they can't actually see what they're doing. So that's why I'm here to show it to everybody, because this is not my interpretation of what was said. These are hopefully what Purple said herself. You might want to mute there, Griffey.
Okay.
Nobody accused you of doing anything. I didn't accuse you of doing anything, and I haven't heard anybody else accuse you of doing anything. Nobody said you did anything wrong, Soup. But you come flying in here all hot and had a clue, like it was about you. No, it wasn't. We never said you did. We just said it was stated in a comment that J. Marie made in your chat from your live. That's all that was stated. You weren't even brought into it, other than it was your chat, a comment that she made that had nothing to do with what you were talking about. It was a side conversation with her and other people in your chat. Nobody accused you of doing anything. I didn't accuse you of doing anything, and I haven't heard anybody else accuse you of doing anything. Nobody accused you of doing anything. I didn't accuse you of doing anything, and I haven't heard anybody else accuse you of doing anything. Phoenix said that. Take to the soup. I didn't say no. I didn't say she privated it to edit it. That was Jenna made that comment. I did not make that comment. TFA, Vinny, we got ourselves a little issue here now. Big time. And you can deny it all you want to, but your wife outed your ass. And just because the soup privated the live doesn't mean people didn't get it. the screenshots of Miss J. Marie in the chat saying, basically outing her husband. But then the soup, I thought she does the right thing, but she privated it so she could edit it. Why? Why are you gonna do that, Soup? I thought you were for, the truth. Oh, I get it. It's because you don't like me. Fair enough. But that's okay. Because by you doing that, just showed a lot of bullshit that showed a lot about yourself, in my opinion. Nobody accused you of doing anything. I didn't accuse you of doing anything, and I haven't heard anybody else accuse you of doing anything. I didn't say she privated it to edit it. That was Jenna made that comment. I did not make that comment. But then the Soup, I thought she does the right thing, but she privated it so she could edit it. Why?
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, now, I didn't know that Jenna sounds like Purple.
Right? Running Purple's stream, being Purple, using Purple's icon from Purple's channel, sounding very much like Purple.
With all the and I mean, come on.
She even rented a
Seriously?
squirrel.
Wow.
Yep. Yep.
Im-
Seriously.
Imagine
Seriously.
that.
But yeah, there was this whole performance that had went on for some time. And again, it's quite funny that Purple, etc., want to lead people on to believe that we're having to twist what she's saying or give an interpretation of what she's saying. No, those are your words, Purple. You actually said them. You said them. You started your stream
Yes.
by telling people about this terrible situation that had been created with J. Marie making a comment that she has already made similar comments 100 times. So your team, I don't know, maybe they need a wee bit of Red Bull or something. I'm not sure. They definitely need some pep in their step because whatever they're doing, that they haven't realized that people mock you guys, and I mean you, all of you little glitter ninjas, for saying that you know who Pooh is, and that you know who the Purple Tavern is, that you know who made this supposed threatening call, allegedly, to Purple. I think we all can see if she had the proof that she claims to have, everyone would see it. The girl literally did weeks of streams talking about another creator and their financial dealings and didn't show a single receipt. It was all just, well, this person told me this and they don't want to come forward. Well, then why are you talking about their story? And
Yeah.
before she even starts it, I was never one of Shorty's audience members. I know who she is. But it's going
Same.
to be the same little narrative as we have going on with, oh, they come from Ziggy's. Here's the thing, Jenna, Purple. Guess what? You two were there as well. When Jenna was there at Ziggy's, you guys were there too. You were there. You guys were the ones emailing her, Discord messaging her, and in Jenna's case, getting their daughter to message Ziggy's daughter. And for as much as Ziggy has done all sorts of wrong, to start messing with somebody's kid is weird. To use your own child to do that, to do the same thing that you'd just done to Candace, you were going to try to get your daughter to do? That's kind of weird.
Very kind of weird.
Yeah. So I love the way that her big, you know that they're anonymous cowards. Who are you talking about, corn dogs? Come on, speak your piece. Spell it out, son. Go on. Yep, Lenny.
Purple Tavern and Pooh.
Again,
Well,
considering that Heidi has flipped her shit, I don't know how many times after she was the one who put her own name out on YouTube. She did it verbally to an audience of people. And then she wants to play the card of, you don't know what has happened in someone's life. You shouldn't be doxing people. Well, here's the thing, dipshit. You shouldn't have put your name out there. You did that. Once it's out on the internet, it's out there for eternity. You can't put the shit back in the horse. It's out.
nope.
Too late. Done.
It only goes one way, sadly.
Yep. And some people seem to be intent on covering themselves in shit. It's kind of funny that they don't apparently realize any of the irony of what's happening. None of it. None of it. But sure, there's only so much you can tell people. And that's why Purple was played in her own words. There has been no cutting pieces out. There was what was said in the later half of the stream put together with what was said in the first part of the stream. Because quite frankly, we all have lives to live and we can't be sitting watching Purple for hours in the hope that two of those little brain cells might connect to each other and communicate.
I don't have that much time, sadly.
Right?
Well, come to think of it, I don't even have the time to watch. So I just watch whatever comes out of it afterwards. And therefore, I say, thank goodness for clips and clip channels.
Yep. Because quite frankly, some of us have other stuff to do other than colour in.
Beans.
You know, yeah. I mean, God love them. One's painting by numbers, the other one's colouring in. It's adorable, really. Doesn't make them any nicer, strangely. Um, I think their chat will have to work up some handy dandy donations to be able to send her for some therapy or something because the colouring therapy isn't working. It's not working.
Can I suggest puzzles, it might get some of that gray matter moving in like the right direction. I mean,
I,
you can always start off with like a 12-piece puzzle. They're pretty easy, and then just go on from there.
I don't know. I think 12 pieces might be a little advanced, but while they work up to that point, at least they have their pet squirrel to keep them entertained,
We still need to go and rescue that poor squirrel.
right? And talking of the pet squirrel, here, corn dogs, while you're still lurking, why don't you donate to either my Cash App, which is British pound sign, wee frosty Ewok, and then you can tell me all about myself. But it'll be like $5 per word, per insult, really. So be very careful with what you say. You're only going to get the chance to do it once, love.
And creative.
Correct. Or better still, considering Griffey is the little hate channel,
Yes.
you can go to Griffey with three F's because she will give you an extra fuck and you will love it.
Yeah,
Not
for
as
him,
much,
I'll do a guide just this once.
not as much as she's gonna love it, but yeah. Um, it's griffey83 at gmail.com. There you go. Make yourself useful, raining corn dogs, and use all those little Mexican dollars that you earned down at your little karaoke shenanigans and spend them on the YouTubes. Okay? Good.
Ready, steady, go.
Yes, I can see you, Jean Marie. Hello, love. Hello. Sorry, I'm still doing all the stuff and things.
And all the stuff and all the things.
um, Soup has a very good point there about why Purple has a bandage around her head currently. Um, I think it's the same place as she was using for inspiration for that, 1920s, 1930s gangster accent that she uses, where she talks about her son that you do so well. Um, so she's been using that for inspiration and has
Hmm.
decided that this is the way you now treat head injuries. Because apparently a mild concussion can cause the end of a live stream several days later. I didn't realize. I didn't realize. All that training down the tubes.
Damn.
I know, right?
Ain't that a thing?
And a chicken wing. But yeah, that was basically it. I'm going to upload that handy dandy little video at another point. Might even play it again just for good measure.
Yeah. Why don't we do that?
Um, and yes, you're quite right, J. Marie. You're quite right. I've watched all this repeat itself previously with Summer's case. This is the same thing as I was trying to talk about on the last live. There was a whole situation with people doing some very, very unusual behaviors, if not outright illegal behaviors. And then now they want to claim that they're some sort of advocate for victims. I mean,
Mm,
I love that you think that. It's cute and all, but that's not quite how that went.
no.
No,
Furthest thing from it, I'd
no.
venture.
So yeah, it's the same little core group of, I'm not going to call them bad actors because that's giving them too much credit. I would just say strange actors. Um,
Like community theater actors.
Very similar to, only not quite as talented. I mean, after all, for anybody who doesn't know, Levid was very, very proud of himself at one point for having simultaneously, in his words, catfished Jenna and 423 Chase. Let that sink in for a wee moment. Let that sink in.
Oh, but that's their friend.
A, their friend, both of, yeah, but as well as that, I mean, he was being very equal opportunities, I'll give him that. But yeah, if that's the person you want on your team helping to search for another missing child, it's the very same thing that people look at True Crime with Eve sideways for. The fact that she's had these concerns for a long time too, for different reasons, but she sees the same thing. Lots of us see the same thing. There are people who I've never had personal communication with who also see the same thing. Creators that Trixie, etc., etc., fucked over in an attempt to be the next big thing on YouTube. And the only thing that she proved was that she was a big disappointment.
Yep. I still giggle when I hear top mod on YouTube.
Right? Mod school flashbacks. It's just, it makes me twitch a little. It's not a good situation. Um, there's just an awful lot of strange behaviors. It's funny how when a certain person is ill with their apparently weapons grade concussion and UTI, that, you know, are being a tad histrionic about the entire thing. It's a good thing, really, that none of the rest of us ever get sick. Nobody else has any issues. Everybody else just living their perfect little lives, never ill, never a problem, everything just going swimmingly
Swimmingly.
well, only then to be served up to Purple's panel whenever she feels like it. It's
Yeah.
bananas, really.
Never
Bananas.
mind if it's like fucking 4 o'clock where you are. 4 o'clock a.m., mind you, where you are. The time that normal people do that sleep thing and then going like, yeah, she won't come on my panel. She's too chicken.
All right,
Mhm.
enough of the normal people shit. Whoa, calm down, calm down. There are some of us that don't sleep for many
Also
different
true.
reasons. Not because we're on crack. And trust me, if I was on crack, we'd get these videos done a heck of a lot quicker.
It'll be done like crack.
I know, see, that's part of the part of the whole thing. Same shit. Hello, lovely. How you doing? Kimmy, hello, lovely. How you doing? So yeah, let's see if we can watch this handy dandy little video once more for everybody in the cheap seats, because apparently paying attention when it was on Purple Stream is too much of an effort for them. So I even put in some cute little pictures for them to look at. There's no pains. I was, you know, trying to improve their subject matter a bit.
Well, you did a very good job.
Thank you. Okay, here we go again.
Nobody accused you of doing anything. I didn't accuse you of doing anything, and I haven't heard anybody else accuse you of doing anything. Nobody said you did anything wrong, Soup. But you come flying in here all hot and had a clue, like it was about you. No, it wasn't.
Oh, but it was.
We never said you did. We just said it was stated in a comment that J. Marie made in your chat from your live. That's all that was stated. You weren't even brought into it, other than it was your chat, a comment that she made that had nothing to do with what you were talking about.
That was taking the piss out of you, Purple.
It was a side conversation with her and other people in your chat. Nobody accused you of doing anything.
Uh-huh.
I didn't accuse you of doing anything, and I haven't heard anybody else accuse you of doing anything. Nobody accused you of doing anything. I didn't accuse you of doing anything, and I haven't heard anybody else accuse you of doing anything. River Phoenix said that. Take two. I didn't say no. I didn't say she privated it to edit it. That was Jenna made that comment. I did not make that comment. TFA, Vinny, we got ourselves a little issue here now. Big time. And you can deny it all you want to, but your wife outed your ass. And just because the soup privated the live doesn't mean people didn't get it. The screenshots of Miss J. Marie in the chat saying, basically outing her husband. But then the soup, I thought she does the right thing, but she privated it so she could edit it. Why? Why are you gonna do that, Soup? I thought you were for, the truth. Oh, I get it. It's because you don't like me. Fair enough. But that's okay. Because by you doing that, just showed a lot of bullshit that showed a lot about yourself, in my opinion. Nobody accused you of doing anything. I didn't accuse you of doing anything, and I haven't heard anybody else accuse you of doing anything.
Oh, but you did.
I didn't say she privated it to edit it.
Uh-huh.
That was Jenna made that comment. I did not make that comment. But then the soup, I thought she does the right thing, but she privated it so she could edit it. Why?
the humanity. Why would you
Oh
do
no!
that, Soup? Why? What is wrong with you, woman? Don't you know
Mm,
that the rest of us live our entire lives just for purple? What are you doing? This isn't good enough. You've been a creator way longer than most people have in this little sector. And
naughty,
you,
naughty Soup.
right? Did you not realize you were meant to change all of your behaviors just to entertain Purple? Did you not know that, love?
Yeah, it apparently it's in the terms of service of YouTube. You just got to read the fine print.
Right. I feel like we
Somehow,
should all be ringing bells, Heather. Shame. Shame.
shame, shame, shame.
Naked soup through the streets.
Yes. But I wouldn't advise chopping her hair off. That would so not be a good thing.
No.
We can leave her hair, just naked through the streets, little wee frosty Ewok behind her with a bell, and I'll be the caller going, shame, shame.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because little uppity unseen, she made a comment a few months ago about Soup's hair.
I remember that.
Mm. And in fact, she's made several. And just when people like Purple, Heidi, etc., etc., rush to the YouTubes to put out all the supposed receipts of everything that has happened to try to drag people for things and how poor hard done by. Squeaking, little unseen, thinks that somehow she is the one that is the victim in a lot of this, whenever she has said an awful lot of things.
And
And
continues to.
correct. And her dose of humility didn't last very long.
Nope.
Were you lying, unseen? Were you lying when you were supposedly so heartbroken, crying? Was that just to manipulate people? Were you doing that just to make a fool out of people who felt angry at you for the correct reason? The reason being that you re victimized someone. Jenna also took part in it. And Purple was the little glitter ninja cherry on the top of that fuckery cake. They were happy enough to tell everybody that they had just fucked off entirely. And there you are, with your little cap in hand, bending the knee in the chat again. Please don't be angry at me, ma'am. Please don't be angry at me.
Please, sir, I'd like some more.
We've got more unseen. Unlike you, we don't need to deliberately try to hurt people. And if you thought I didn't like you before that, I mean, well, I'll just
Buckle up,
leave that to
Buttercup.
you. Yeah, yeah, leave that to your imagination. So, in a week, we've managed to show how Purple literally told lies about the supposed terrible things that Chris was saying in her fun, safe, happy channel about the mother of a missing child and the family. We showed in tedious fucking detail that that was untrue. Here we have today outright lying about what Soup had done, then lying about the fact that she said it at all when Soup did show up in the chat. And you're right, Purple, you should be afraid. You should, because that girl will not argue with stupid. She gave you a chance on Circle Jerks to express your opinion. You were given that, and just like Unseen, your moment of humility was merely a blink. If you won't learn the easy way, we'll have to do it the long way.
The long, slow way.
Right, can somebody please think of the squirrel? We need to rescue the squirrel. I mean, good God. It took them months to get a camera up. I quite frankly at this point a wee family could have moved in, they could have cousins, they could have a whole tiny little community of squirrels underneath that. We just don't know. I would rather talk about the squirrel.
Yeah, the squirrel seems a lot more fun.
But every day that you make it this easy for me to prove that you're a liar, it's just a gift. It's a gift.
That keeps on giving.
Yep. It's like Christmas every day. And I didn't need to make an Amazon wish list for people to buy it for me. So there we go, everybody. And the video I played was both the clips from today's live stream. And Pollyanna, you're a very kind, sweet, gentle person. The way that those people were talking to you today,
I would have lost my shit.
correct. If they don't respect you enough to have a conversation when they don't understand your opinion, but basically to tell you to shut the fuck up,
And watch it.
yeah. I mean that should really tell you everything you need to know. I don't need to break that down for you. You're a clever girl yourself. You know the things. But don't be giving these people the opportunity to abuse you. That's why I stopped going there. When people won't listen, you're wasting your time. So there we go.
I just need to make a remark for the dumb shits in the back because it's been something that's been nagging at me for a bit. The question was asked as to why Wee's intro contains pictures of witches and all this stuff. Is she a Wiccan now? No, you dumbass. Purple called Wee a wicked, wicked witch. So she is just acting the part now. Capiche?
Right? Isn't that what they want? They want me to listen to Purple.
Just like my channel was called the Wee Little Hate Channel. Well, you wanted it. Now you got it.
Well, I love that you think that, but that's still not quite accurate. But yeah. Even here isn't full of hate. If I wanted to spew hate, if Griffey wanted to spew hate, if Circle Jerks wanted to spew hate, they would do what you did today, Purple, and just lie to people. And then come back again for the next stream and just lie. Nobody even had to go and find the proof of the fact that you were lying. You had done it yourself. I mean, that's a whole level of dumb fuck most people don't achieve in one live stream. So, congratulations. I hope your
Good.
little corn dog necklace will see you through to the end because whatever the fuck you think you're doing is not working well for you.
I mean, normally it takes a couple of live streams for a creator to lie themselves from one spot to the next. She's a champion doing it all in one stream.
It's very considerate, really. It saves us
Mm,
any screwing about. It saves us any of that, having to go back and check where this was said once upon a time.
yeah.
But I don't know what sort of issue her chat have that they couldn't remember Purple saying that. Were they not listening to you, Purple? Were they not
No, I
listening to what you say? What the fuck are
no,
they doing there if they're not listening to you?
I think they're too busy patting themselves on the back for being the biggest bitches on the block. Not really paying attention to what's being said, just going, "Oh yeah, we're so awesome. Oh, we're so great. I have all the screenshots, and I don't even need to go watch them. They get sent to me."
Right? I mean, how's that working out for you? Great. Well done, Purple. Well done. You don't check anything. You don't go and look for yourself. You don't try to find context. You don't check the thing. And unlike us, who did give you the benefit of the doubt, and some even more so recently, you think you're going to sit up there and drag people? It's just not going to work, love. It's not going to work.
Mm,
Hello, Wendy. How you doing, darling? You seem to be in a bad mood. What's wrong? Would you like to talk about it? Do you want to tell me what's going on with you, love? It's a bit weird to come into a chat where you don't know what's happening and then say, who are you all talking about? Ridiculous. Grow up.
mm,
How do you know I'm being ridiculous if you don't know who I'm talking about?
yes, good question.
Mm. But then I suppose maybe those are the ones that didn't make it onto the screenshot team. They make it onto the troll team.
Yeah,
It's a sad state of
that must be
affairs.
the lowest end of the totem pole, though. If you don't make it to the fantastic research team, then you make it to the screenshot team. If you don't make it to the screenshot team, you're part of the troll team. What's below that? The demanding expletives and telling people to take a flying jump. Hmm.
Well, that has been done also previously, but that's neither here nor there. It's all us. We're all the bad people. This infamous they that they're talking about all the time. What they're doing is literally called projection, where the very thing you are doing is the thing that you worry other people are doing, or you have decided they're doing. Because you're planning, scheming, sneaking your way around the YouTube streets. I'm glad that nobody I would ever associate with behaves like that. So if those are your people, Purple, you are welcome to them. Congratulations. I know. It's like a fun little game. A fun little game.
Lots, lots and lots of fun.
But there we go, everybody. That's today's little entertainment. Maybe the screenshot team will be able to have managed to figure out how to press screen record while that video was on. But please do tell Purple that she's going to have to make multiple edits to what I played. And that's all being done under fair use, as she well knows. So there'd be no trying to take my channel down the same way that she tries to do with people. She's literally copying people like Molly Golightly, stacking copyright claims. Imagine disliking someone so much and then doing exactly what they do, Purple. Imagine. Yep. Get your last little screenshots in, everybody. We're going to wrap it up tonight, I think, at some point, hopefully. Uh, well, tonight for the Americans, it'll be tomorrow morning, technically, for the Europeans. Definitely stupid hours of the morning for the Africans.
Mm-hmm.
Pooh apparently has a live stream
Yes.
planned. So if you can, try to pop by and hang out with Pooh, even if you can't get into the live stream this evening. If you happen to join the replay crew, the music streams are always a joy to behold. There's no crazy fuckery going on. There's no fighting. It's just hanging out and enjoying the music. Oh, and just while we're at it, for the screenshot team, here's another little, because this apparently confused poor Heidi last week. I just want to help her out a little bit. I'm sure her ears were full of suntan lotion or something, but on Pooh's last music stream, they had, as usually happens on YouTube, trolls coming in. We've had a couple this evening. And a troll had came in making a very rude comment about Purple. Pooh deleted that immediately and banned the person. Because even though we dislike each other, we won't settle for someone just trying to stir shit, literally, and not even stir it very well. But somehow Pooh got the blame for there being a troll comment that was deleted and the person banned literally within seconds. Looks like
Let me.
those tiny arms that Soup was talking about earlier. You're really fucking reaching, Purple, for something to be aggravated about. That's how desperate you are to have something to bitch about, because otherwise you might have to actually do some work. Create a video. Talk about a true crime case. Read something that's not just a colouring book.
Or a paid by numbers.
Yep.
Oh, wait. That might be a bit advanced.
Well, one of the yeah, yeah. Backtrack. Um, on that happy note. So, like I said, if you can, oh, is it Eliza?
Yes.
Happy birthday, Eliza's son. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Eliza's son.
Eliza's son. Happy
Happy
birthday, Eliza.
birthday, Eliza's son.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, Eliza's son.
son.
Good God Almighty.
Awesome. Well, happy birthday to him, Eliza.
Yes.
And happy memories of the day you gave birth.
Yes. And Pearl, we're very happy to see you as well. We're happy to see everybody. Lisa Jones, everybody that has, you know, had normal life stuff occur. Some of us way more drastically than others. And we didn't need to come on live stream every single fucking day and then tell people that we weren't there. What? What?
Mm.
What?
Or
Hi?
tell
Hi?
people all about our business and then tell them not to talk about it.
Yeah. Again, there's just a lot of crazy misunderstandings, but we're not going to go into much more because I think that that's going to be difficult enough for the glitter ninjas to get back into the Discord and send all those little messages to Purple. God help her phone; it'll be blowing up with just all this crazy talk that the We Hate channel has been spewing. God
Yes.
love them.
And the wicked wee frosty wannabe pagan Irish Australian Ewok.
Via Tennessee.
Mm, that too.
Yeah. We can't forget Tennessee. It was the original. It still makes me laugh. I'm like, what? Oh Lord. We can't even get into that subs thing today because there's just it's a whole lot, and obviously, yet again, the people who are talking about it still don't understand the process. They're they go to vast lengths to tell people that they don't understand it, but here they're going to explain it to their chat. What?
Mhm.
How does that work? You either know or you don't. Oh, how are you talking now? And I know that you don't. Okay. Okay.
It's
Uh,
like me starting a live stream and trying to explain quantum physics to a 6-year-old.
mm, yep.
Firstly, I don't know the first fucking thing about quantum physics, nor do I pretend to. And I have the common sense to realize that the 6-year-old won't understand.
How do you know? It might.
Hmm, possible. Highly unlikely, but possible.
Okay, everybody. So go and join Pooh later. Again, happy birthday to Eliza's son. Please try to stay safe and moderately sane on these YouTube streets. And don't let people abuse you. It's not that you have to start a slanging match in the chat. But when it gets to the point that people are being so openly rude to someone who has been in that chat for quite a while now, not causing problems, you have to question what you're arguing with. Why? Why? So, I love you all.
Mm-hmm.
So does
Love it.
Griffey.
Bunches, bunches, bunches.
Yes. Love you all. Nighty night. Apart from you, corn dogs, we can moderately tolerate you if you decide to get a little bit funnier, but until then, nah, we're okay. Okay. Nighty night, everybody.
Night, night.
Bye 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 bye.
One of these days are coming, I'm gonna take that boy's crown. There's a serpent in these still waters, lying deep down. To that king I will bow, at least for now. One of these days are coming, I'm gonna take that boy's crown. 'Cause I am a little wicked, I am, 'cause I am. Hands raised, just like it said. I am a little wicked. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne. I'll be high up in that tower, he'll be down there getting stoned. Beware the patient woman, 'cause this much I know. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on the throne. 'Cause I am a little wicked, I am. Hands raised, just like it said. I am a little wicked. I am a little wicked. I am, yes I am. Hands raised, just like it said. I am a little wicked. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne. No one calls you honey when you're sitting on a throne.